What's happening, guys? As you probably just saw on my Facebook post with the new logo, I was just a little bored, so I figured I might as well go ahead and do a little team builder video for my upcoming battle against Nick. I'm making this video quite a bit in advance before actual battle, so I might make some minor changes to the specific moves, but I'm pretty sure these are going to be the mons I'm bringing to the match. So obviously Nick has a very fast, very powerful team. So overall, I can't really hope to outspeed and outpower him. So I really just have to hope to kind of be able to tank some hits and then hit back just as hard or even harder. I have a big feeling that this match is going to be really hit for hit. Like I'll knock out one of his mons, he'll send in a mon and knock out one of mine. So I think in the end it's going to be very close, unless somehow he's able to get a sweep on with Azumarill. But I do have an Azumarill counter, which I'll get to in a little bit. So my first mon, I have a Choice Scarfed Mamoswine. You see the 92 speed EVs with a Jolly Nature. That allows me to outspeed a regular Raikou, his fastest mon, with the Scarf. Obviously, he has other potential Scarfers with Crocodile, possibly the Zoroark, and obviously those mons outspeed Mamoswine anyways. If they're scarfed, so there's no point to pouring more EVs into speed when I'm not going to outspeed any other scarfers anyways. So this just allows me to outspeed any non-scarfers overall. And then I'm carrying EQ, Esco Crash, Ice Shard, and Rock Slide because that gives me basically perfect neutral coverage against this entire team. Next one we have is Manaphy, kind of keeping with the theme. If I can't outspeed, then I'm just going to go try to outbulk. So this is my modest max HP, max special attack Manaphy, Tail Glow, Scald, Ice Beam, and Energy Ball. Energy Ball allows me to hit the Azumarill. Off the top of my head, the Azumarill is the only thing I really need Energy Ball for on the Manaphy. Obviously, Scald and Ice Beam takes care of just about everything else on his team. After a Tail Glow, I can basically wreck shop. And I think the only thing that has the chance to OHKO me is a Zapdos. I think I can live a hit from a Raikou, but a Zapdos is something that I think the only thing that can OHKO me. Next up, we have Simon, our MVP of the season. This week I've decided not to bring any, just basically bring max bulk, and this is my dedicated Crocodile counter, which I highly expect him to bring. If I expect him to bring basically Latios and Crocodile at least. I have a couple Latios counters. I think it is really difficult. Obviously, Mega Absol counters that extremely well, but he doesn't give me much else against the rest of his team, so that's why I'm not bringing it this week. Just because if I brought it, it would only be there for the Latios. So yeah, Simon is here. He is my dedicated Crocodile counter, as well as being able to take a couple hits from Azumarill. And this is not supposed to be Seed Bomb. This is supposed to be Drain Punch. There we are. That's better. So as you see, we have leftovers, Bulletproof, Max HP, Max Defense, Impish, with Leech Seed, Spike and Shield, which is standard on basically every Chestnut set, Drain Punch for the Crocodile, and Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw is there for the Latios switch-in. Obviously, he'll probably think that Latios can tank a Drain Punch or a Seed Bomb from Chestnut. So if he tries to switch on that, I can maybe predict that, go for the Dragon Claw. I won't kill it for full, but I do around 80% to a Latios, so if I can get that on the switch-in, that will help immensely throughout the match. Obviously, I do get walled by the Azumarill without the Seed Bomb, but Leech Seed and Spiky Shield, I might be able to 1v1 that. I don't get OHKO'd by a Play Rough, but yeah, so I have other answers to the Azumarill. Next up, we have the Osmosis Jones. I'm bringing a Trick Room set yet again with the Regenerator. Assault Vest basically allows me, again with Latios, um, and basically all of his special attackers, Raikou, Keldeo, Zapdos. Um, he has a couple more I can't remember off the top of my head. Basically, Assault Vest max HP allows me to tank basically anything from a special attacker. And Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Energy Ball allows me perfect neutral coverage. Psychic, just main stab move. Shadow Ball for the Latios. Energy Ball for Azumarill and Crocodile. Crocodile does not get Oko from full, but if I do get up the Trick Room, if I get up Trick Room, basically Riokus can pull off a little mini sweep because nothing wants to take a hit from this at all. Next up, we have an interesting set. I have a physically defensive Tentacruel this week. This is my dedicated Azumarill counter. Obviously, Tentacruel is not the best defensive mon. Only 65 base defense is nothing to boast about. However, I do resist basically everything he has unless he happens. I believe Azumarill carries Bulldoze. So if he does happen to bring his Bulldoze Azumarill, I will be in a bit of trouble, but I highly doubt he'll do that, because then Simon handles it a lot better. And then Sludge Bomb, Scald, Giga Drain, because he has no reliable recovery, so if I do have it in against the Azumarill, and I'm starting to get a little low, I can Giga Drain, get that HP back, and he can't do much to me in return. And then Protect. I was going to run Rapid Spin on the off chance he brings hazards, but again, with such a hyper-offensive team like Nyx, I highly doubt that he's going to bring any sort of hazards. So I'm just bringing Protect to be able to get a little bit more Black Sludge recovery. And then Liquid Ooze because obviously Tentacruel doesn't really care about Intimidate. He doesn't have any Sticky Web users, anything like that. So Liquid Ooze just for any possible Giga Drains or Drain Punches. And then my last mod is Dragalge. Shoot. So, Dragalge, I am bringing an Assault Vest Dragalge, with a very interesting set, as you probably see down here, with Sludge Bomb, Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, and Scald, or Toxic Spikes. I have not entirely decided if I'm bringing Toxic Spikes or not. I don't really need Scald. It hits a couple of things super effectively, but with adaptability, Dragon Pulse or Sludge Bomb does basically pretty much just as much as Scald does. And Toxic Spikes, obviously, to get a little gradual damage on his team. Now, these EVs with 212 and 180 special defense with the Assault Vest, I can take a Draco Meteor from a Life Orb Latios and live, and of course Oko back with my own Draco Meteor. With 52 speed EVs, I can outspeed a regular bulky Azumarill, and then of course reply with Sludge Bomb, and then the rest is just modest special attack for damage. Since I am a bit more bulky, I decided to go with the Sludge Bomb instead of Sludge Wave. The damage difference isn't that much, and since I'm not going to be Okoing a lot of things, I just wanted the extra chance to poison for that gradual damage. And then, of course, adaptability is self-explanatory because what is Dragalge without adaptability? So yeah, that's our team. Like I said at the beginning, it's not set in stone. I might change a couple things before the match. Basically, my strategy going in is be able to take a hit and then hit back harder. And hopefully we come out on top. But this is definitely going to be a very uphill match. Looking forward to it, Nick, and I'll get this uploaded, obviously, after the battle.